The excitement of buying a new clothes, grabbing a bite at your favorite restaurant, maybe even catching a movie. The malls are the perfect example of how we love to consume from necessary to little luxuries, that we are always looking for ways to upgrade our lives. But consumption isn't just about what we buy, it's about how and why we buy it. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the Access Consumption Fund, which taps into India's growing appetite for better, more convenient, and sustainable product and services. Hi, this is Washa, and welcome to Gaining Ground channel. Today, let's talk about the changing consumption pattern, the factors driving this consumption, how the Access Consumption Fund is a way to participate in this growth story, and finally, who is this fund suitable for? Let's begin. India is changing and fast moving country. India's household consumption nearly doubled in a past decade at a CAGR of 7.2%, which is higher than China, the US, and Germany. Whether it's the rise of e-commerce, digital payments, or a growing middle class with bigger aspirations, consumption in India is on a sharp upward trajectory. You have probably noticed it in your own life. How often do you now shop online, use UPI to pay, or even spend on a little luxury you couldn't afford before? That's exactly the trend we are talking about. Such a trend offers a golden opportunity for businesses to capitalize on the expanding market, making it an ideal time to invest in India's consumption driven growth story. So, how do you tap into this growth? The Access Consumption Fund is designed to do just that. It captures the changing consumption pattern and turns them into investment opportunities. Let's understand a consumption pattern with a few examples that you might relate in your daily life. Convenience. Imagine you are hungry and instead of cooking, you just order from Zomato. This convenience saving time and effort is something we are increasingly willing to pay for. It's not just about the product anymore, it's about how easily we can access it. Personalization. Think about how Netflix curates content just for you. As consumer, we have come to expect this level of personalization in almost everything we do from shopping to entertainment. Sustainability. Let's take Tata Motors as an example. They are not just selling a car, they are selling an idea of future where driving doesn't harm the environment. We are choosing the brands that are responsible for and sustainable because it aligns with our values. And finally, premiumization. And when you buy a Titan watch, you are not just buying a watch, you are buying the luxury and the quality. By identifying these patterns, the Axis Consumption Fund invests in companies that are shaping how we spend today and tomorrow. India's population is young. The average age is just 28. This young working professional is earning more, spending more, and most importantly, they want better. This is what economists call an inflection point. It's when a country hits a stride in growth where consumption just explodes. There is also a rise in per capita income, structural and cultural shift. Think about your own shopping habits or those of your friends and family. Every time you see a new mall opening, another delivery van in your neighborhood, or a new restaurant popping up, that's the consumption story playing out right in front of your eyes. The government is pushing reforms that are making this growth even more sustainable, like GST, which is unifying our tax system and boosting organized sectors, or initiatives like smart cities that are driving urbanization and increasing spending. It is all connected and it's all driving consumption. So, what does Access Consumption Fund offer you? Firstly, it's a chance to diversify your portfolio by investing in broad range of sectors, everything from FMCG to digital payments to retail. This is a thematic fund covering 8 sectors and 70 basic industries. Key sectors include FMCG, automobile and auto components, and consumer services. Though it is a thematic fund, it does cover many sectors across the themes such as telecommunications, healthcare, power, and reality, indicating a diversified investment approach beyond traditional FMCG, which is much more broad based. The fund will not have any exposure to financials and IT. Secondly, it aligns your investment with India's rising consumption, meaning you are a part of a trend that is expected to keep growing for years to come. Thirdly, the fund is managed by Mr. Shreyas Devalkar, Mr. Hitesh Das, and Ms. Krishnayan, who have expertise in finding companies with high growth potential.
As per our research, we think that the recent addition to the fund management team at Axis and the tilt toward the broader investing style will help this fund achieve a differentiated outcome. This fund is ideal for long-term growth-oriented investor with a time horizon of 5 to 7 years. If you are looking to gain an exposure to high-growth sector, then this could be a good chance for you. You might wonder, why now, after markets have run up so much?
In recent years, sectors like industrials, manufacturing, and capital goods have outperformed the consumption. We believe the consumption segments is relatively better priced than investment segment currently. While consumption is a broad thing, broad markets are generally skewed towards financial services and IT. The consumption index, however, has a lower beta and correlation to the Nifty 50, offering a different risk return profile.
So, what does that mean? This also means that the consumption index doesn't always move in the same direction as Nifty 50. While the broader market might be fluctuating, your investment in consumption index could provide a more stable ride. This difference in how consumption index behaves offer a unique risk return profile, making it a valuable addition to your portfolio. The NFO starts on 23rd August 2024 and runs until 6th September 2024. So, don't miss this chance to invest in India's growing consumption story. Thank you all for watching and happy investing.